Hey guys, Sid's here. Welcome to this interview. And I have a weight loss specialist with me. Her name is Dinaz. She got into my course over a year back, did not do anything for a whole year. One day she wakes up, she comes in and she crushes it. The last 60 days, she was able to achieve 8,06,045 rupees as an online digital weight loss specialist. So Dinaz, first of all, congratulations on waking up. Yes.
Thank you.
Awesome.
You're right.
Superb. Great to have you here. And I still remember the first few messages that you used to send me earlier on, like that when you were not getting started, like you're watching my videos, probably sleeping in the calls. Tell us about that experience. Tell us about, that phase where you got my course, but you were not really inspired to go forward. Yeah.
I bought your level 1 in 2018, as early as 2018.
Okay.
Then I used to attempt to start your mastermind, attend your mastermind calls, and then usually I sleep by 8 o'clock, and I feel so sleepy after 8 o'clock, and I usually sleep by 9, and I used to think that this man talks too much, and this is just not working out for me. And what is he talking? This niche clarity, this blueprint. What is all this? I never understood. Then I started going to when I was going to the gym, I would listen to it on the treadmill. I was almost falling asleep there as well. How much can someone talk? One fine day, my why became very strong. And I looked at the blueprint and I said, what the hell am I doing with this blueprint? I need to move and start taking action. So that's when in 2000, in 2000 August, actually, I bought my level 2.
Okay.
And I used to sit every day for 7, 8 hours trying to figure it out, from a hands-on gym person to trying to do it all in this technology way. What is he talking about? This funnel, that, this, that. But I didn't give up. But the bulb went on really strong and powerful when you said, let's do the hackathon.
Hackathon. Tell us about your why. What is that strong why that just suddenly emerged?
For a year, I was selling from the stage. So first and foremost, I had 6 gyms in Hyderabad.
Okay.
5 in Hyderabad and 1 in Pune. And I shut down all my gyms in 2014 to move. And I didn't know what I was doing.
Okay.
Till in 2018, I moved into the coaching field. And I was selling from the stage. And I thought, like, that's the best world. But then, deep down, I really wanted to do something from the comforts of my home, so that as a family person, I can take care of my family, my dog, and all that makes a lot of difference to me. But yet, when I started selling from the stage, and one day when I was selling from the stage in Bangalore, I incurred some 40,000 rupees loss. And I told myself that I don't need to do this. That's it. I'm not going to do this. I want to find another way. And that's when I started taking your program very seriously. And what my other problem was, is selling from the stage, was I needed to step out of my house. And I'm not really anymore mentally prepared to step out of my house, because I just feel that I want to be in total control of my house, and not anyone should be taking care of my dog and my family and all that. Anyways, the rest of my family travels, so let one person be stationary. And I dreamt and I dreamt and I visualized and I dreamt and I dreamt and I visualized.
Wow.
Till one fine day, the hackathon started, and I said, boom, that's it.
So you did the January hackathon or the Feb hackathon? Which one?
Jan hackathon.
Jan hackathon.
Yeah.
Okay, walk us through that month. Like, what were those moments where you had to really push through your limits? Yeah.
Well, I was very comfortable recording my videos, and I had already actually started recording my videos. And I must say that the quality of my video recording, editing, everything has been very professionally done. I did my photo shoots. I was not in a rush to do all that. I did all that in December. And the technical part is what actually got me a little stuck. I was also very comfortable with my website. So actually, my whole family came in as my mastermind group, because I believe that I can trust my family more than I can trust anyone else. The first person I'll trust is the process which Siddharth is teaching me, and after that it's my family. And then everyone just jumped in. And as a lot of people in your interview have said, that in the month of January, if it was not Siddharth's call or Siddharth's message, Dinaz is not going to reply. I became so obsessed, because I knew that the day you said that put your dates down, I put that down. But the biggest challenges I did face was the payment issues initially. But you know what happened? My son, who works on the ship, was in town at that time, and my other son, who's also a product designer, also is in town. So between my 2 sons and my husband, they just took over. And you know why that happened so seamlessly for me, Siddharth, was the Stranger's Secret. I listened to it every single day. And at all I learned one thing is put your eyes on your goal and don't worry about what you can't do. The universe will take care of that.
Yeah.
And till today, I'm not worried about anything. Universe takes care of it.
Fantastic, fantastic. So that's the month you got more laser focused on. So you're not taking calls. You're like full like tunnel vision, like just focus on what had to be done that month, right?
Yes. Yes.
And so in that month, you recorded your video course during that phase.
No, I had already finished. I had just.
You're already finished. Okay.
I was already seriously taking level 2 and taking action. So I went
Okay.
through chapter by chapter by chapter by chapter, and I was doing it very systematically, making notes and ticking it off.
Got it. And you follow the same framework of the course design, like level 1, level 2, 14 video.
Yes. My bonuses, I have 6 bonuses in my level 1 and 6
Okay.
bonuses in my level 2.
Okay, great. Do you have a level 3 also? You opened up a level 3?
No, I've not opened it up in the process of content writing.
Okay. Okay, good. So you're in that stage, right?
We didn't see by the time my first batch completes 3 months, my level 3 will be up and about and running.
Okay. Okay. That's amazing. So tell us about the technical setups. So did you build your website on your own? Did you build all your funnels on your own?
No, actually we followed your videos. And my son helped me tremendously. So my website is a health and fitness website, which I already had built in the month of, I think, November it was already done.
Okay.
But we followed the funnel building and the whole system of level course curriculum and everything from the way you actually taught us. So I actually wrote down everything and then I wrote down my content, I wrote down my script and I went through it one step at a time.
Got it.
Chocolate bites.
Chocolate bites. Yeah, that's the analogy I give.
Yeah.
So how many students do you have now in your community? Say that you launched in Feb, you said, right? Feb 1920. So it's now 2 months, 60 days. How many students do you have now?
200, around 200.
200. Wow. Yeah. And they're going through the weight loss program online.
Oh, yeah. Level 1 itself is getting results.
Level 1 itself is getting results. Okay. That's amazing. Yeah. How many like results in the sense of like, what kind of results are they getting?
In the first month itself, level 1 itself, they're losing 3 kgs, 2 kgs in the first 3 weeks.
Wow, amazing.
Because I've learned so much about giving value from you, Siddharth. Just don't hold on to any information. Information is to be shared. And my focus has been now my community, my hub, and nurturing my community more than anything else.
Amazing. So your weekly masterminds, you go on and you answer questions, you do the same format. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Every Tuesday I have my masterminds. But what I've also done, Siddharth, is taken it a step ahead. And on March 16, when the lockdown happened, I opened up my digital workout sessions.
Okay. So, daily workouts?
3 times a week.
Okay.
Digital workouts. So initially I opened it up because my hub was not that big. Initially I opened it up for free for people who would join.
Okay.
Then my hub started growing so rapidly that I started nurturing my hub into these digital classes. And you won't believe, at the time I have almost 70 to 75 people attending my live digital programs every alternate days.
Nice. And you do this in the morning, early morning or evening?
7 to 8 in the morning. And next week I'll cross 100 for sure after today's webinar, for sure.
Fantastic. Wow. So this is everyone, all your level 1, your level 2, everyone put together.
I give it to everyone. Like you give everything to everyone. What are we holding? People who have to upgrade will upgrade, and people in the first few days itself upgraded to level 2. That will happen the moment the stories are coming out.
Yes, absolutely. Wow. Amazing journey. So tell us about the way that you've structured your entire marketing side of it. Like how have you structured your funnels? Do you do 1 or 2 webinars a week? Walk through the flow. I also know that Gopal is helping you with the ads. So that's great. I want to acknowledge him. He's the master at what he does. So just walk us through that funnel part. Yeah.
So again, it was the process of, it was the same stranger's secret that I was so focused with that. Don't worry. You can't be the expert in everything. If I have been in this field for 27 years and I'm the expert in this, somebody else has to take care of the other part of it for me.
Yes.
Initially, like you said, my first webinar was completely organic through my Facebook leads, and I had 25 conversions.
Very good. I remember you sent me that message. Yeah,
Yes.
you said 90,000 in one webinar, right?
Yes, the first day itself, first time itself. So I've been clocking close to 1 lakh every time. Then one day I told myself that, hey, listen, I have heard in the Digital Masters Conference, this guy Gopal's name. Why not I just contact him and see whether I can do his course? Then I contacted him, and as his brother answered the phone, something in my brain immediately turned and I said, will you guys take up my agency
The
work?
ads.
And so they just took over, and now they are creating everything to do with my business. And all I'm doing is creating content, being present on social media, being present, giving value to my hub, and making sure that people are getting the results. And
Excellent.
I follow the
That's the way to
same thing.
go.
I have a VIP group for my leads that are coming in. Right now, I have a VIP group on Facebook, and I have where I'm nurturing them.
Yeah.
And I have a VIP group in my phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Telegram?
No, I have not yet started on Telegram.
Okay.
That's the next. That's the
Yes.
next breakthrough I'm going to do. Again, it's like the little fears that I'm just fighting out. But I will be moving my hub to my Telegram also. Because already we are coming close to 200 people, and on WhatsApp it's not going to scale up.
Yes. Yes.
So I
WhatsApp.
have very strong visions, Siddharth. I'm on a trip to make India healthy. So everything that I do is let's make India healthy. And now, trust me, money is not the criteria.
Yes. Everything, it shifts. It completely shifts.
It just shifted completely. And so more and more people are attending it. And I tell them, listen, guys, come bring your family members. I always make a joke that buy one, get 4 free. So you buy my one course and 4 of your family members will start losing weight and getting fit.
Amazing. So your initial, walk us through the journey before this. Like you said that you went through like the business failures and business losses before this, and then this kicked you into this particular model over here. Usually experiences like that are trigger points for making pivots and changes. So just tell us about that, that part of the story. Like why I'm asking these questions, I want you to let the audience know about the comparison between the old traditional ways of doing things and this model of doing things, especially now we are stepping into a new world. I mean, the world is not going to be the same again. So just walk us through your views and your paradigm on these two different paradigms.
Yeah, so Siddharth, I started in 1993. I started my first center in 1993, and it grew steadily, completely. And that's the world I knew till in 2014, 2013. My husband and I had a major financial meltdown, and we came out of it, and we moved and we downsized the gyms to one gym. But still, at some point in 2014, I had an inner calling and saying that this is not me.
Okay.
I'm not getting excited any longer, and I shut down my gyms in 2014. I stepped out of Hyderabad, and I swore, my pain was so hard, I swore I would never come back to this industry. But this is in my blood, this is in my soul. And we are first generation. I'm a first generation entrepreneur. Also. We don't come from a family of that entrepreneurship. Moved to another location, moved to Mumbai, got into baking, and became a home baker. But I kept asking myself, what am I doing with my life? Till in 2016, I begged my family. I had a lot of good offers in Bombay to get into some other businesses. But I begged my family to give me another chance to come back to Hyderabad. So I took my bag, just a few clothes, and I came back to Hyderabad in 2016, July 16th. On Guru Purnima Day, I restarted with myself being a personal trainer, and I didn't keep any ego in my mind. I went from home to home doing personal training classes because I needed to fend for myself. I needed to fend for my family. And then within 3 months, my family moved back. But I knew that for someone who is so skilled, this is not the life forward. 20 years from now, this is not going to work out for me. So what am I supposed to do? Then I got into coaching. And then that's when I started getting into the coaching space. And yet I knew that as a housewife, I want to be from my own home where I can take care of everything. And just the timing was just right for me, that I got into this just exactly this year. And this period for us as a family is very, very tough because my husband is stuck in Qatar in a camp. My son, who's a photographer, is stuck on a ship, and he's coming all the way from the United States by ship. In quarantine. It's been 4 weeks now.
Wow.
So it's been a very tough period for me as a person in the house, but this has kept me going because now my family is also looking at this as, wow, this is a great option. So I'm beginning to inspire my family members. A lot of people have to understand that now life has changed completely. And now people are organically calling me and saying, hey, what about that coaching, something that you've been talking about? Now it's become organic. So this is the way forward for everyone.
Great. I mean, considering what you just said, your situation, husband, in a different place, son waiting to come home. And I think this has given you a renewed sense of vision, energy, purpose, and now you're nurturing so many people. I mean, it would have been a different situation if this was not there, right? Your whole mindset would have been different. Yes.
Absolutely. And everyone's like, see, like my son's already, his job's over. Carnival is, shipping cruise ship lines are not going to start for a long time.
Yes.
My husband, who's in the oil field, has his job till now with the grace of God, but we don't know what will happen tomorrow. So this has really come at the right time as a family,
Yes.
And I regard it as not my business. I regard it as something that I really want to do for my family. So I have no wants, I have no desires, no jewelry, nothing. I want this for my family.
Excellent. Super, inspiring. So what is your vision now for next year, for the next 3 years? Have you mapped out something? What's your big, hairy, audacious goal that you've set for yourself?
Yeah. So I must tell you that all the coaching that you have done, I've taken it very seriously. So I write down my goals every day.
Nice.
I'm part of the MMI. So I follow all the MMI rules and regulations of money management.
Excellent.
I do charity every month. I've taught my children to do charity every month now. And I say my affirmations every day. I write my goals down every day. I have my goal cards printed out for 2020 and for 2023 also.
Great.
And currently I am working towards earning 10 lakhs per month. And my vision by 31st December 2020 is I have to be a crorepati.
Excellent.
I want to be earning that 1 crore. And again, I don't want to be worried about how I'm going to do it. And I do my visualization practice. I listen to Stranger's Secret. Currently, I've upped the game. So Stranger's Secret is going twice a day. Twice a day. Because I know that if I've got to get there, I've already finished 5 months. This is the 5th month. So I've got to catch up now in 7 months. And I will catch up without a doubt. I'm so sure about it.
Yes.
And by 2023, I want to consistently earn 1 crore a month.
Fantastic. I'm sure you will definitely do that. You'll definitely achieve that. One question I have for you, which is more for the audience. I mean, there may be a lot of women watching this in our community who are mothers, who are, homemakers, housewives, whatever. They want to break free. They want to come through, build something substantial for themselves. And now you've got your niche. You actually picked. What message would you have for the women who are watching this video right now? I know you've been through your sets of ups and downs, a lot of ups and downs and struggles. What message do you have for them?
The strongest message that I have for women is you've got to want something bad enough. And if you want it really bad enough, and if you keep your eyes on your goal, everything will fall in place automatically and stop the mind chatter completely.
How do you prevent that mind chatter? Because the mind is like a monkey mind, jumps around. And how do you, I know you're following all these rituals, but is there anything else that you do to keep your mindset strong?
Yeah. So in first and foremost, I meditate every day also for a few minutes in the morning. Great. And the whole day, now Siddharth, I'm constantly talking. I'm only chanting my goal. What is it that I want to achieve? Okay. And when I almost, if I do get a negative chatter again, I just cross it and I convert it into a positive, and I just say my goal in my mind. And then last month I was a little distracted with my negative, with some chatter.
Okay.
And when I got distracted, I knew that I needed to go back to Stranger's Secret twice a day.
Yes.
And that's it. Within a couple of days, it just stops. And Siddharth, I don't know whether I think maybe it would be very inspiring also that I fought a fire accident in 2005.
Okay.
I was down to 53% burns. I had lost my voice and the doctors had given up, but I fought my life back. And in
Wow.
2010, I did the Guinness Book of World Records. I entered the Guinness Book of World Records by doing the longest aerobics marathon for 26 hours non-stop.
Amazing.
Only
Amazing.
Indian in the world to have done this, and I did the longest Guinness record for to inspire children with 8,000 children entering doing the largest Zumba class in the world and the largest Bollywood class in the world. So I've done a
Wow.
lot. I'm not saying this because I want to boast over here.
Mm.
I'm only saying that your why has to be so strong, and my why is now really and truly to transform 1 million lives in our country, because today 135 million people in our country are obese.
Mm.
And if I can save one person from dying,
Mm.
I've done my job.
You've done your job. Amazing. Amazing. I didn't know that side of you, Dinaz. I mean, and all these accomplishments. I think you're truly put on this earth for something much bigger, and now that path is there in front of you now. Yes, I'm so happy, and for me, it's an honor to have people like you in this community, who has a much bigger vision, and there's a different driver. You know, the
Yeah.
money will be the byproduct of the impact that's being created. Amazing. So tell us, I mean, before we move on, I think this has been very inspiring. If you've been, getting inspired, just type inspired in the comment box. If you're watching this on YouTube, on Facebook, because this is what we need, more people like this in our world. So Dina's next question is more to do with, the current situation of the world. Everyone is sitting at home. Do you see a pattern where the obesity is going to increase, or
Yeah.
or where do you see things going? What should people do, like on a daily basis? What should they be conscious of to be healthy? I know one part of it is there's a lot of home food going in, so that aspect of it is kind of covered. But any tips that you want to give for people here?
One of the things that is going to start happening is people are going to lead way more sedentary lives than before.
Mm.
It is not going to change. So the sooner people accept the situation that they are at home and they are stuck here for at least another year or two, once they accept that situation, they need to start learning to move their bodies way more throughout the day. So I suggest to everyone that every 1 hour, just walk around for at least 5 minutes and then come back and sit down, and then you are going to be burning way more calories than just doing that 1 hour. So it really doesn't matter about that 1 hour of digital workout. What you do for 23 hours of the day will really contribute to your health and well-being.
Got it. That's a good one. And any tips on nutrition? What should people keep in mind? Like now everyone is cooking at home and stuff like that, right? So any tips on that?
I'm a strong believer of eating what your grandmother cooked for you. So if you're used to eating your grandmother's food, please continue eating that. Stop getting obsessed with the new ways of diet, which is the quinoas and the brown rice. And I'm not saying that they are bad, but I'm a strong believer that I want to eat what makes me happy, and whatever I'm culturally used to eating. Like I'm a Parsi and I'm culturally used to eating this food. So I continue eating that food. And whatever community that you come from, whatever culture you come from, you eat what you are used to eating. And that's the healthiest.
Awesome. Grandma's food, always the best. Yes. Great. So thank you so much. I think this was a great, inspiring interview. And you guys, if you're watching this, just go to my YouTube channel. If you're watching this YouTube channel, in the description, I've given a link to Dinaz's website, so you can go and check it out. And if you want to learn the actual system and the formula that worked for her, jump into one of my webinars. There's a formula link there. Go watch the formula, jump into this bandwagon and make things, work for you. So Dinaz, you got started very early, then you woke up just like 2 months back, and now you're seeing this renewed purpose, vision, and results that are showing through. So what are the top 3 things that come to your mind when it comes to my courses? Like, what did you take away? The top 3 things. I know you already mentioned a few, but if you have to make it to the top 3, what would those be?
My number one has been the Stranger Secret.
Excellent.
My number 2 is the webinar selling formula. My number 3 is the way you have taught us how to create the curriculum. So it gave us a lot of structure, giving us a step-by-step structure of what exactly we need to do.
Thank you. Super. So thank you so much. It was a very inspiring interview. And you guys, like this video, share it with somebody that tag a friend who is in the fitness space. They will be inspired by what Dinaz is doing. And there's room for so many people. So it's not just Dinaz doing weight loss. There can be so many different ways to do it. And I think India right now needs, more of you to come out there and start to help each other in your own way and form in your niches. So before we leave, Dinaz, any words of wisdom that you want to share from your overall life experience. If there's one thing that somebody should keep in mind to achieve a fulfilled, a happy, a healthy, and a very inspiring life, what should that thing be?
Commitment, dedication, and smile always.
Nice. And I can see you got one of the biggest smiles that I've seen. Yeah, thank you. Commitment, dedication, and smile. So thank you so much for your time once again, Dinaz. The next interview, when you hit a crore by end of this year, we're going to be doing that.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.
Thank you.